Who is the baddest man on the planet? So in this video, we're going to be taking a look at Francis Ngannou's boxing, and we're going to compare it to some Tyson Fury's boxing and stuff. We don't got that many clips to take a look at, but we're going to be taking a look at I think this is going to be a massive mismatch. All right, so first thing we want to talk about is a little bit of Ngannou's defense, and I think this is going to play the biggest part. So here's Derek Lewis, very basic, control the jab, right? Control some space with the jab. We can see that Ngannou is controlling that space. He's got his forearm in the line of the jab here, boom, and then the right hand comes. And I don't know if this one gets him on the chin or not. I don't know, but it doesn't matter. Boom, right? Doesn't matter. But this is how he likes to defend the right hand, is with the left hook. And now this is really, really, really important because it's his biggest style of defense. Okay. Now, as we see here, here's Stipe coming in, right? Average-ish boxing heavyweight guy comes in with a 1, throws his 2. We can see that Ngannou's trying to intercept him on the way in with the hook. A little bit of head movement gets him to the side, and he eats a right hand. Now, this is after the right hand, right? Which is interesting. Eats another right hand. No big deal. Little scramble. Comes in with the 1. Boom. Here's another 2. Okay? And then here's, again, Francis Ngannou trying to control space with the left hand there. And now right jab, right hand over the top. Okay, he comes in with an uppercut. Francis Ngannou doesn't block punches with his left hand very well. Okay, he doesn't do that very well. He doesn't use his left hand to block punches. Another problem with the Francis Ngannou here, just real quick, he throws his right hand, 1, 2, and now look at all that shifting. Look at all that boom, boom. From here, all this recovery time. Okay, we're going to talk about that in a second, why that's important when we get to Tyson Fury. Boom, coming forward, little feint jab. And now this is not too bad, right? Because he's going to feint a little bit, pushes Miocic off the line, right? And now he's going to do his little fake rhythm step here off the line, and he wants to get back to the line as soon as possible. And as soon as he gets there, Francis Ngannou hits him with a probing right hand. This is a really, really high-level technique, and it kind of surprised me film studying that Ngannou was going to be able to use it, but also use it in conjunction with, other strategies, so that was pretty cool. I don't think it's going to affect the fight at all. Getting on the line, left foot, he's going to take a step with the right foot, and he's going to stepping jab, and look at all that recovery here. Look at all the time it takes him to get back into position here, and when he throws that shot, right, it's not super fast, it's not super clean. His ability to let these punches go, right? He's not very quick in terms of being a boxer, all right? Now, most common source of offense in all of combat sports for punching, right? 1, 1, 2. And now look at him shifting forward. Okay, there's all that lag, all that extra fat on his right hand because it's not all snap. So much of it is still momentum based. He's still a very beginner striker, even though he's a pretty decent striker. Now, Miocic comes in here with the 1 feint, slips to the front foot, and then starts throwing the left hand. Now, this is important because this is the same way that Francis Ngannou defends all right hands, even right hand feints, because the right shoulder comes forward and he thinks it's going to be a right hand, and now instead of it being a right hand, Miocic moves into the left, but he catches Miocic and winds up coming ahead in that sequence. But he anticipates it being a right hand, parry the jab, hook the right hand. And that's what he's trying to do. Again, that's his most common defense. That's what he's really, really trying to do. Now, throws the right hand. This is one of the reasons why he's always shifting and there's so much lag on all of his right hands, because now he's throwing this leaping left hook or left cross thing. He's got some left hooks too. Pretty good move, pretty solid move. But I think he's going to have a hard time letting this go against Tyson Fury. And we're going to talk a little bit about why when we get there. Now, here's Francis Ngannou on the front foot. He had just thrown an uppercut in the scramble, right? And now look at him take a step with the left leg, leaping left hook. Now, again, he's always leaping. He's always doing this thing, right? And look at when he comes down here, boom, he's getting clipped here. Look at how many beats there are after he throws that shot. Beat, beat, beat. 2 or 3 beats where he's like off balance, gets hit here, right? And now Stipe Miocic is like, oh, I got him. Real quick, timeout. Got to connect some dots. He just threw his left hook. This is the same left hook that, even though this one was going forward, right? This is the same left hook that he uses to throw or to counter the right hand, right? And now here he is getting countered right after it. Very poor resetting. right? So whether he gets the right hand off or not, very poor resetting. Now Miocic gets on the line with him, and he's trying to jump onto the line. Very, very similar timing with the 1-2, right? Gets on the line, 1, poof. And now look at Francis Ngannou timing him with the left hook here. Boom. Stuffed him. That's a sick shot, man. That's a sick shot. That's really, really good work. But that's his most likely defense, right? That's his most likely move right there, is to stop the guy from hitting it by throwing left hooks. And then also chasing with the left hand. Okay, so some really interesting stuff. A little bit of 1, 2. Okay, again, just a very basic offense from Ngannou. There's like not a lot going on. And now we're going to take a look at Tyson Fury absolutely dismantling someone who is a better boxer than Francis Ngannou. He's not a better athlete, but he's a better boxer for sure. Gets on the line with the 1, pendulum, and as he's throwing the 2, Tyson Fury is clipping him with the hook and then getting off the line with the right hand. There's just absolutely no way that I see Francis Ngannou being able to catch him, jab, smack, boom, and peel, right? Because he's interacting with the jab, countering that shot, and then getting off the line. Tyson Fury is giving 3 beats of contact here. 1, 2, 3. He's interacting with the line 3 times, and he's countering Dillian Whyte in the middle of that other shot with a nice shot that sends him reeling over here. Okay? And that, again, is Francis Ngannou's most common source of offense. Same thing, right? Did I open that one twice? Yeah. Okay. So again, coming forward, 2, leaping, right? And now this is really important because the 2 and then throws the 3 right after. Here's Tyson Fury timing that very similar shot here from Dillian Whyte. It's not as good as Tyson Fury or as Francis Ngannou's when he does it against Miocic. But Francis Ngannou is not as good at the 1s and the 2s that he needs to close the distance as he looked like he was with that 3 there against Miocic. So I don't think he's going to be able to get on the line with Tyson Fury. But Tyson Fury is still picking him off here. He's still catching Dillian Whyte with a good shot as he comes forward. Now, Francis Ngannou's number 1 counter, left hook on the right hand. Right? Here's Deontay Wilder trying something very similar. Here comes the 1. He's going to try to counter the right hand. Boom. He gets smacked. Here comes the left hook right after. This is very likely the most common source of offense for Tyson Fury when he starts coming forward, and the most likely time for him to be able to damage Francis Ngannou is with that 1-2. It's so fast. He's able to get there. So many of those counters, those punches from Ngannou, or so many of the counter punches from Tyson Fury, I think, are the counter punches from Ngannou are going to be ineffective. They're not going to be fast enough. I think Tyson Fury is just going to pick him off with the 1-2, quick 1-2, boom, boom, 2 quick. Now 1-1-2 interacts with it. Here comes the 3. Look at Tyson Fury get his block up for the 3. No effectiveness there, right? It's not as quick as the one that Ngannou hit Stipe with, but he's shown multiple times that he's ready for this layer of offense, that 3 after a 2 against multiple opponents, intercepting them, yada, yada, yada. Okay, now he's back to the line. Now here he is, jumping on the line again with the 1-2. And he's so quick with it, boom, boom. He just got attacked. He just got put in this position, boom, right? Here he is blocking, jumping on the line with the 1-2. And again, if Ngannou's expecting to intercept him with the left hook here, Tyson Fury's probably bigger than him. More reach, I think. He's definitely faster. And the difference in speed in you guys with these 2 fighters is going to be unreal. Okay? It's going to be unreal. Okay? Now, again, Tyson Fury coming in with the 1-2. Deontay Wilder trying to control him with the left hand as he gets and prevent him from crossing the line. Right? Boom. There it is. And catching him right over the top and just smashing him with that shot. And again, 1-2, right? Or 3-2 in that case. But Deontay Wilder trying his best to control space with the left hand there. And Tyson Fury easily using his speed, his ability to go 1-2. And again, I think that that's just going to be too much for Francis Ngannou. I don't think Francis Ngannou's jab is good enough. His stepping jab is not good enough. He's not fast enough. His footwork is not good enough. Hands down. It's not even close. The guy doesn't even practice in shoes, you know, and so he's still got really sloppy, really soft feet. And he's not going to be able to shortcut positions very quickly to get a positional advantage against Fury. I don't think he's going to be able to counter the hook or counter the right hand with the hook. I think it's going to be probably the biggest mistake that he tries to make. And if he does it early in the fight, and Tyson Fury is like, well, fuck these Saudis, man, fuck these guys, and he just knocks Francis Ngannou out in the first round, because that's very likely what's going to happen. Again, Francis Ngannou's, not only is he not a boxer, he's not fast. Like, he looks fast sometimes, but he's actually pretty slow. Um, and even though he's really big and really strong, like Stipe Miocic is also like not very fast. Okay, these guys are not going to be as quick as Deontay Wilder. They're not going to be as quick as Dillian White. Okay, Dillian White would knock both of those guys out. Okay, and Francis Ngannou, bless your heart, trying to be the baddest man on the planet. This is not a good fight for you. But make that money, bro. I guess that's more important anyway, right? Who cares? Anyway, I'm picking Tyson Fury by knockout. Maybe he can't knock out Francis Ngannou. Francis Ngannou got that big ass head, man. But nah, there's no way that he can be in the ring with a striker like Tyson Fury for more than a couple rounds. So anyway, that's my pick. Um, yeah, I think it's going to be like a pretty big mismatch. Most of the most basic skills are in line with Tyson Fury. The basic ways that Ngannou likes to guard the line, they're just not going to be effective against someone who's as fast and explosive as Tyson Fury. So yeah, let me know what you guys think in the comments below. Later.